Forex will really like break you
tear
down.
you down.
It's gonna break you down before it builds you back up. If you allow it to build you back up, because like I remember, even though it was my biggest loss, my most significant loss, I thought I was doing good. I thought I was a profitable trader at that time. I took my mortgage money
Live
for that
account.
month. Live account. Took my mortgage money, loaded it up. I was like, nah, I'm gonna flip this, and then I'll pay the mortgage later. One trade, gold, and I'll never forget. It fell off a cliff. I was in a buy.
No stop.
No. I didn't even have an opportunity to get to a stop.
That fast?
Yeah, it was quick.
Wow.
It was, and I didn't know about news. I didn't know anything, and it just blew instantly. And
It hurts.
it was the first time in my life I hyperventilated. I
Wow.
felt that feeling for the first time. Like I was curled up. I was crying. Speaking to my wife, like, I don't know what I just did. And that was that moment where it's just like you're either gonna do
It becomes
this.
real.
It really becomes real.
Yeah.
And it's funny you said that, because that's why a lot of traders, they'll come in and they'll make some money real quick. Because like you come in with no fear, and you've never been slapped around by the markets before. But when it becomes real, then you're like, all right, now I started my journey, and now I have to learn this. Now I got to go through the ups and downs.
It's definitely a point where you have to make that decision and say,
yeah.
am I gonna stop here, or am I gonna keep going?
100%. And it's that willpower. And there's a lot of things that help. Well, constantly watching videos. I'm big on watching YouTube and motivational content. And you need that. Reading books, all of that. You need that to constantly drive you, because it's literally, if we want to break trading down, those who become successful between those who do not become successful in the most basic form, it's just that they never quit. That's literally that's it. It's not that they're smarter. It's not that they just, it's not so much anything that they have over anybody else. They just never quit. And if you could get yourself to that point to constantly motivate yourself, or pour things in that will motivate you, reading books or listening to content, then you will make it, as long as you don't quit.
So tell me, what was that point for you when you actually became profitable, when you realized, hey, maybe I actually could make some money from this? Like, what was that moment for you? Was there a specific moment?
I think there was it wasn't a specific day, but it was more like a point in time, a phase, maybe a quarter. Like I was, I really dived into, it really changed when I started really going over my trades, like seriously going over my trades.
Reviewing your trades, looking back.
I was taking screenshots of the trades. I was writing down what happened, whether I won or lost, what I was thinking during that trade, everything. And when I started going over my trades, then I realized I'm making the same mistake over and over again. And I didn't know that. And once I realized that, I caught that, that's when I started seeing some profitability.
People really look over, like, reviewing your trades, journaling, whatever it is, whether they're too lazy to do it or whatever their excuses.
It's not the most fun thing to do.
It's not.
Yeah. But it's the most necessary thing if you want to improve.
It's like putting a mirror in front of your face and you're looking back.
Yeah. 100%. And you gotta face that. Like, I know it's fun to execute trades, go in and out of trades.
After a loss, nobody wants to look back. Nobody. And honestly, after a win, you don't want to look at it, because you're like, you know what, I did it right. Why do I need to review it? So it's just like, you really have to treat this like a business, like for real. Business, school, whatever relates to you better, this is what it is. This is your life. You got to take it seriously. And until you start taking it seriously, you won't see the profits that you wish to see. You won't be profitable. And there is such a thing as falling out of profitability too. You can like get too comfortable and fall out of profitability. It's like an everyday grind.
Yeah.
Everyday grind. You got to show up, be the best trader you can be, best
100%.
mindset.
Yeah. 100%.
Everything else in your life will bleed over. So you need to be really, really on it.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
When did you find out about TFT?
I found out about TFT.
And what was the impact that TFT had on you?
Yeah, I found out about TFT maybe sometime last year. I found out about TFT, and it was just immediately, TFT was different. Immediately. I started with FTMO. I did my Forex funds a couple of times. There was this firm, but it's not like operating anymore, the prop trading. Man, took a whole bunch of my money, man. This blew.
You're not the only one. It's sad, bro, to be real.
And I blew so many accounts with them, man. Like, it was bad. But
But yeah, TFT was immediately different from the marketing standpoint, from the amount of promotions that are being pushed out and all of that. And then you gravitate to that, you know. And right now I'm in $1 million worth of challenges.
Let's go.
And you know, obviously you gotta go out a little bit to the others, but TFT is number one. It's number one. It's no surprise that it rose to the top, and I think it's gonna stay there for some time.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of traders say that as well. Like when they first found TFT, they just love it instantly. First time. You know what I'm saying? They can feel that we care about the community. We actually create a community here.
And shout out to Angelo. Angelo has been amazing. And Angelo is involved. Like I can't tell you how many times throughout the day he pops into the Discord and is just asking people how they're doing. And that means the world to traders. If you got the top guy who's here and he's involved and he hears concerns, like some of them give him a hard time. They do. And
I know. It's rough in that Discord. No lie.
Yeah. And he takes it all and he hears their concerns and he responds. And I really, really appreciate that as a trader.
Huge.
Yeah, it's huge. Huge.